The rental market in Oxford has been a real roller coaster lately. I mean, just a few years ago, finding a good rental property here felt like a casual stroll through the park. But now, it's more like a race against time. Honestly, it's all about high demand and low supply, and it doesn't look like that's changing anytime soon. So, what's really going on? First off, Oxford is in the middle of a housing crisis. We've all seen the headlines, but let me give you a taste of what it looks like from the ground level. Properties here are flying off the market almost immediately. I'm talking days, not weeks. If you're lucky enough to spot a listing, you'd better be ready to move fast, or you'll miss out. In fact, some of my clients have been in bidding wars for rental properties. Yes, you read that right. Bidding wars for a 2-bedroom flat. The key issue is the supply, or lack thereof. The problem isn't just about building new properties, though. Oxford is a university city, and its population is consistently growing. That means a lot of people, students, academics, professionals, are all competing for a small pool of available homes. And even if you manage to find a property, well, the prices are. Take, for example, a property I recently dealt with. It was a lovely 2-bedroom flat in Jericho, ideal for young professionals. The asking price? Not exactly pocket change, but that's what you're looking at for a decent spot in a popular area. And you know what? Within 24 hours of it being listed, there were 3 interested parties, all of whom were willing to pay the asking price without much negotiation. That's the kind of demand we're dealing with. And here's the kicker. Many landlords are hesitant to lower rents, even with some economic uncertainty creeping in. Why? Well, they know how tough it is for tenants to find anything decent. The market is working in their favor at the moment, so they're happy to sit tight and let tenants fight it out for their properties. Honestly, it's a bit of a landlord's paradise right now. Now, let's talk about the student market. Oxford University, of course, is a massive part of the city's economy. Every year, a huge influx of students means that there's an even bigger squeeze on rental properties. The thing is, many students want to live close to the city center or even in the more desirable neighborhoods like North Oxford or the Cowley Road. These are prime spots, but supply is so limited that rents can be sky high. Some students, believe it or not, are opting to share spaces in bigger homes, which in turn drives up the competition for larger rental properties. Imagine trying to find a 3 or 4-bedroom house when everyone else is doing the same thing. It's wild, but it's not just students and academics. Families are also feeling the pinch. With so few family-sized homes available, many are being pushed out into surrounding areas like Abingdon or Kidlington. And while it might be a bit cheaper, let me tell you, getting to and from Oxford every day can be a hassle. So families end up staying in the city, paying premium rent just for the convenience of being close to work or school. Another trend I've noticed? The rise in people opting for short-term rentals. With so few long-term properties available, landlords are leaning into the holiday let market, which means even less stock for regular renters. I know a few landlords who used to rent out properties to long-term tenants, but now they're cashing in on Airbnb and similar platforms. Sure, it's a nice payday, but it leaves the rental market even more sparse. So what's the outlook? If you're looking for a rental property in Oxford right now, patience and flexibility are key. Rent prices will likely continue to rise, and it's only going to get more competitive. Landlords are in a strong position, and tenants are finding themselves having to compromise, whether that's settling for a smaller place or paying more than they'd hoped. My advice? Be prepared to act fast when a property comes up. Get your paperwork in order, credit checks, references, etc., so you're ready to go at a moment's notice. And honestly, sometimes you've got to be a bit lucky. Oxford isn't an easy market to crack, but with the right strategy, you can still find a great place. It's all about being quick and staying on top of the listings. And, of course, having a bit of luck on your side doesn't hurt either.